back to the channel. I'm Tiffany. Thanks so much for tuning in for today's video. And this video is going to be a little bit different from me, but I really do hope that you enjoy it and that you learn something from it. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about postpartum hair loss and a few ways and tips that you can cope with dealing with that. So if you want to hear my story, my journey, and some things that have been working for me, then just keep watching. Okay guys, so this is kind of like a personal video for me, and please don't go get all judgy on me about my hair, because it's a very sensitive topic, not only for me but for most women who are dealing with not only postpartum but postpartum hair loss. So for those of you who follow me on my daily journey over on my Instagram channel or even on my website at www.tiffanydbrown.com, you would know that back in November I had my third surprise baby, and I am now probably about 6 months postpartum, and I have started to experience a lot of postpartum hair loss. So for me, at first I thought like, oh, okay, well, no big deal, because during pregnancy, my hair was shiny, it was full, it was great, it was growing. And even now my hair is really, really long. Like, it's long. I mean, I get it. I'm very thankful for the length, although it doesn't define me. My hair doesn't necessarily define me, but we as women, a lot of times it's still a very important part of who we are as women. And I noticed probably about in month 2 that I started to lose an excessive amount of hair, and I was like, oh my god, what's going on? And you probably can't see it because of the way I have my hairstyle now, but I'm going to take you through a quick demonstration of what I mean about the hair loss and the shedding in just a minute. But before I do that, I kind of want to talk about some of the things that I found that was, I guess, basically helpful for me, and it's allowing me to cope with this, because I know this is temporary. It's not going to last forever, right? But still, it can be very worrisome. So for starters, number 1 is I have, as far as coping with it, I have started to drink more water and make healthier decisions when it comes to my eating habits. Making sure I eat my fruits and veggies, making sure I drink plenty of water. And then another thing too, tip number 2 that I have been finding that's helping for me as well, is that throughout my whole pregnancy, I was taking a prenatal vitamin, and now I'm taking a postnatal vitamin. So find you a good prenatal or postnatal vitamin to kind of help like restore those vitamins back into your body, into your hair, to kind of continue that hair growth as you are starting to shed the hair basically that you didn't shed when you were pregnant. Because if a lot of that slows down, the process slows down when you're pregnant, so you don't lose as much hair. So now it's like your body's catching up to the fact that we need to get rid of this, we need to shed this. So that's a reason why a lot of hair loss is accompanied with postpartum. And then too, if you find that your hair is shedding like excessively or to the point where it worries you, just make sure you go see your practitioner and talk to them about it. It may or may not be some underlying reasons why, but honestly I think it's just giving your body time to adjust to not being pregnant anymore and to get those hormone levels back to where they need to be. And it's just something that we as women have to kind of cope with, although it's not fun and it can be stressful. But just know that it's temporary, and that's what I have to keep telling myself, that it's temporary. But the first time I did my a wash day, I think this was probably like 2 months in, I did a wash day. And I was going through the process of detangling, and as you know, I have a lot of hair, so it takes me a while. So I like to section my hair and then detangle my hair. So I was using the Tangle Teezer brush, which is a brush that I use often, and I noticed how much hair I was losing. If you don't believe me, head over to the blog and check out the pictures of like the balls of hair that I was shedding, and it really, really freaked me out. Like, I was like, oh my god, what's going on? So then I realized I need to stop wearing my hair in like really tight styles, ponytails, things like that. So that's another tip too. Try not to put your hair up in really tight ponytails using really tight hair ties or rubber bands. Try to find styles that you don't have to manipulate your hair often. But I noticed immediately like my edges, like, y'all, it looked like somebody just snatched my edges clean up out my head. Look, like you can see how it's thinning like all on the sides. Like, I can't wear my hair back in a ponytail because look how all that hair is just, it's gone, and it's trying to come back in, and it's just like, oh my gosh. So just brushing it, like literally I lose like strands. I can pull on it, I lose strands, and seriously I can't even, look, there's the other side. Like, so putting my hair up in a ponytail looks like somebody has literally snatched my edges. So, and it has made me a little bit more self-conscious about, you know, styling my hair. So I try not to manipulate. Like, literally, I don't even know if you guys can see these strands of hair. Now, don't get me wrong. I know that we shed hair, right? But I'm telling you, postpartum hair loss and postpartum shedding is a real thing. And it makes a lot of us women uncomfortable. And it does kind of, you know, make us worry a little bit. It's like, is something wrong with me? And I have found that one product has been working for me that I've been trying to incorporate into my hair routine is called Do Grow. And it is just or like an oil. It has no chemicals. It's safe on relaxed braided hair and weaves. And basically it's an oil, a growth stimulating oil that helps relieve dry scalp, softens flakes, soothes and dry brittle hair. It's just a special blend of botanical oils, vitamins A and E. And I've been using this like really on my edges so my braids be growing back a little bit faster than I want, but it's serving the point of like really helping me grow that hair back in areas where I experience a lot of hair loss. So this is a product that I really love and I've been enjoying so far. If there's any other products that you guys know of that I may not have thought of, please share those in the comments below for me. And just to recap, so a couple of ways that you can cope with dealing with postpartum hair loss is number one, making sure you're drinking plenty of water and eating healthy. Make sure that you're taking your prenatal or postnatal vitamins, as well as trying to wear your hair tight with rubber bands, tight ponytails, tight braids, and things like that. And when you do your wash day, try to use a comb as a detangler brush. A wide tooth comb or a detangling brush that will not pull or tug on your hair, which basically causes more hair to fall out. So kind of give it a break, let it rest, and just trying to manipulate it too much. And then finally, like, find a product that is going to help stimulate the growth for you. So, like I said, this works for me. This is Do Grow. And if you have any other suggestions for your girl, let me know, because I have got to get these edges back in order. So anyway, so I really do hope this video was helpful for you today. And if so, please go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the channel while you're here. And as always, thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope that you really did enjoy this video on some few tips to help cope with postpartum hair loss and allow me to be transparent with you in this moment as I still go through postpartum myself. So it's a journey. It could be challenging, and we just have to learn to accept that everything takes time. And that's what I keep telling myself. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And so it's going to also be okay for you as well. So as always, thanks so much for tuning in, and we will chat in the next video. Bye.